Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ravenshire Hobby Podcast for August 5th, 2017. I am your host, Devin.
And I've been.
Hi, Ben.
Yeah, con flus and whatnot.
Yeah, no kidding. That was a rough one.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you to everybody who came out and saw us at Delta H-Con.
Mm-hmm.
It was very nice and lovely meeting all of you.
Yes.
Especially those of you who hung around our booth for a while.
You know who you are.
Yeah, we see you. We see you right now. We're behind you. No, it was really great talking to everybody. We had a very good time. This one was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking forward to it next year. And if you want to come have a lot of fun with us, and we highly recommend you do, in that way, yes. We are going to be at the Houston Arcade and Pinball Expo, October 20th and 21st. Yeah, and time and all that stuff. If you just search for Houston Arcade and Pinball Expo on Facebook and internet, you will find it. It's always it's a cool event. There's a lot of collectors, a lot of groups that they bring out all their arcade machines, and you pay to get in and play games all day.
Yeah.
And then you can come by and see us at a booth, probably exhausted, and staring at the arcade games longingly.
Yes.
Especially the pinballs, because I do enjoy pinball.
Some might call you a pinball wizard.
No. I'm more like a pinball...
Necromancer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, more of a pinball necromancer. Wait, necromancer? No, wait. Oh, anyways,
Yeah,
we're getting off topic.
Yeah.
We'll go with romance.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best way to go. Okay, so we had a poll.
Yes, we did.
Now we have a different poll.
Yes. Last time, Attack on Titan won.
By a lot.
Good job, Attack on Titan.
Yep. Still being all big and breaking walls and stuff.
Mm-hmm. And Titany.
Yep. So.
This month, we decided to start getting into the Halloween spirit a little early.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, on our poll this month is Soul Eater.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can see the Halloween theme.
Yeah. Tokyo Ghoul.
Halloween theme, definitely.
Yeah. Bleach.
Definitely Halloween.
Yeah, lots of
Dead
dark
people.
robes and masks and dead guys.
Yeah.
And Sailor Moon.
Very Halloween.
Yeah. Tuxedo Mask.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, if that's where you want to go with it, sure.
Yeah.
You can go that way. I was just saying, it's costumes. Magical girls.
That too.
Yeah, so that's how I
Look,
did
we
that.
have a theme of masks here. We're not going to ruin it.
Oh, okay. Also, I would love a Tokyo Ghoul Sailor Moon crossover. It would make me laugh hysterically.
Okay.
I just find great comedy in horrible things.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, as we all know. Speaking of great comedy in horrible things,
Yes.
we're going to talk about anime today.
All day.
All day. Because that's what we got.
And we're really behind on things.
Don't tell them that. Maybe
You
they
already
don't.
know.
Maybe they don't know. Maybe this is their first episode. Every episode's somebody's first, I hope.
That's too hopeful.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I got to imagine nobody listens to us half the time. All right. Otherwise, I'll lose it. So for the first anime, you wanted to start off this show by doing... You told me a game theme block?
Yes, all about games.
Okay, so we're going to do 3 anime based
All about
on...
games.
Oh, okay, all about games. Gotcha. All right, lots of games. All right.
So the first on our list is gamers!
Gamers. Okay.
Yes.
Gamers, I've actually seen the first episode of this. I was highly amused by it. I'm looking forward
Comedy
to it.
was spot on with all the foreshadowings of things to come.
The foreshadowing is hilarious in this one because it literally prints it on the screen.
Saying,
like, this person's going to fail bad.
They're going to lose it.
Yeah.
And it's going to be hilarious.
Yeah. This is like, just wait. This isn't going to last.
So this story revolves around one person in particular. His name is Amano Keita. And he is, I guess the best way to put it, a casual gamer. Lots of mobile stuff. And really just does it for fun. Well, the more or less idol of the school, Tendo Karen, ends up approaching him while he's buying games at a store and says, "Come join the game club."
I like the idea of this.
Yeah. So he checks it out. It's, full of passionate gamers.
Semi-pro.
Semi-pro.
gamers,
Or
including
actually
one.
pro.
The FPS guy.
I'm just saying because of all the trophies around the room.
Well, that
Pro.
too. Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, they went to be pro.
Lots of video game tie-ins again this time, surprisingly.
A lot, actually. There was.
There's Guilty Gear.
I saw a lot of Guilty Gear.
I think I saw Blaze Blue.
Yeah.
I ended up seeing Persona 4 Arena.
Yep. And pretty much all of those that fit in that Blaze Blue style in Guilty Gear.
Yes, and if it wasn't a direct reference, you could allude to the other ones.
Yeah, the FPS one was very obvious. It was Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Actually, no. I was going to say Counter-Strike.
oh, really? Was it Counter-Strike?
I think it's more Counter-Strike.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
See, and I thought it was Call of Duty the whole time. There's the Call of Duties and the Modern Warfares and the Medal of Honors.
But after indulging in the gamer club for a day, he decides, I'm not going to join this.
Well, because they wear him out by playing the exact same thing 50 some odd times.
Get good, scrub.
Point well made. Fair point.
Also, he wasn't very good.
No, he wasn't, but he'd never really played FPSs.
Neither did the other guy.
Okay, but at least he was good. He
He's
was good-ish. He just picks it up quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now the series is more or less following Karen, trying to recruit this guy. Because the fact that he rejected the invitation really kind of got under her skin. And is
Kinda?
kind of driving her crazy.
Kinda.
Yeah.
I think it's more than kinda, but okay. Yeah, she is absolutely losing it.
But surprisingly, the show's not revolving around the gaming club that much. It's the catalyst for things happening, but the cast involved, Karen's the only one that's a member of the gaming club.
Okay.
We're pulling from other aspects of the gaming culture to build our entire cast.
And see, and that's why I found this one very interesting, because it's exploring gamers as people
Yes, very much so.
and not just focusing on a game club. And when I first saw this, I thought it was going to go that route.
I did too, which is why I initially wrote it off.
It was very reminiscent of Defrag in many ways, which is not a bad thing. I love Defrag. I think it's hilarious. But I'm so glad that this took a different route in general, which is exploring the subculture and the diversity within.
And the sheer appreciation from the developer side,
Yes.
the producers, because
Yeah.
this isn't shallow fan service here.
Right.
These people know what they're talking about.
Yeah. It's you can tell these are people who may have possibly gone to various arcades and taken notes.
Yes.
I can't imagine
You're
what
not
crazy...
one of those people. No.
I can't imagine
You're
what
not
crazy...
behind this.
I did
this
not.
product.
I didn't, but it's again, I'm wondering if people are following me.
No. You don't need to be followed to get information on a person in this era.
This is true.
Yeah.
I'm very creeped out.
Should be.
Yeah.
And with that, let's go ahead and move on to the next one.
Okay.
Yeah, unless there's any other questions you want to ask
I
regarding
mean,
it.
it's fairly, like, this anime has seemed very straightforward. It's extremely well done. The animation style, the music even is very good. It is a very straightforward look into the gamer subculture on an individual level.
Yes.
And this is just a good one I would highly recommend if you just want to understand more about other types of gamers.
Yes, but also if you're in the market for a slice of lifey rom-com.
Oh, really? It goes down the rom-com path then?
Oh yeah, it's going down the rom-com path. Look, she's going crazy.
But crazy in a very bad way right now, at least from what I saw.
Look, bad's a matter of perspective.
Point well made. On to the next one.
New game! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark.
Wait a minute. Here's the problem. Okay, so I have a problem with this. New game, double.
Yes. Exclamation mark.
This is the second.
Yes, this is season 2.
If this is season 2, doesn't that not make it new game? Doesn't that make it old game? Used game?
No.
No? It's not used.
No.
Okay.
Because it's not talking about the old game anymore. They're making a new game.
Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, please explain. So when I saw this, I'm just going to
Yeah,
a little
go
bit
in.
here.
Yeah, do your little bit.
Okay, so new game. I
Season
saw
1 or season 2?
season 2.
Okay.
When I saw that this was getting a second season, I was like, I want to go back and watch the first season.
I just clapped happily.
That I believe that. So I decided to go and watch the dub because Funimation is doing a dub.
My condolences.
It's not half bad. For those of you that do not want to read, I will admit the dub of New Game is very good.
Okay.
They did a good job with it. And I'm happy they nailed the voice of the cat appropriately. Mm-hmm. Because that cat is amazing.
I just love that we have to redub animals.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, they can't figure out how to not do that. So, yeah, they did a good job with the cat. And all the characters, for the most part, are very, very good. So, anyways, so that's where I'm at. I'm right at the tail end of the first one. Even though I watched it, I'm watching the dub just to remember everything that's happened. Mm-hmm. There's a couple things I actually had forgotten. And now I'm getting ready to start season 2.
Okay.
So, but you have been watching season 2
Yes.
because you don't like dubs.
I had already watched season 1.
Exactly.
Yes. And since I work mostly off of state-dependent memory, this state being New Game State,
Right.
I remembered most of
Does
the
that
game.
make this a New Game Plus?
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Okay, so end of season 1, they complete their game, and resounding success for the most part, as far as I remember.
Yeah.
So now that they're at the, or I guess it's best to say, at the beginning of season 1, our main character, Aoba, got brought into the team mid-development.
Yes.
Now they're at the pre-stages of development and just pitching ideas and hoping their producer will say, yes, run with that one for now.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're at the pitch stage. They're
Oh,
not,
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
They haven't started the new project yet at all.
Well, they have now.
Oh, okay.
But episode 1 and 2 is like pitch phase
Okay.
side of things.
All right.
And let's just say the leadership roles get shifted around a little bit. So from a managerial perspective, it's taking an interesting turn. Because at the end of season 1, I don't remember her name. The one always following Yagami. Pink hair. I think it's pink hair. Toyama Ren.
Yes.
Yeah, her.
Okay.
She got promoted at the end of season 1.
Yes, I remember that.
Which means Yagami's taken her place.
Right.
Which means someone needs to take Yagami's place.
Right. So,
Yeah.
who is that?
Oh, you'll see as you watch the show.
Oh, you. Okay.
But also the fact that the head art director, they're running a competition to see who's going to get it.
Oh.
Yeah.
So now everybody's trying to outdo each other, trying to get that role.
More or less.
Okay.
You know, some people are very Japanese, too polite to compete.
I would imagine the shy girl is going to win.
Okay.
She would be the one I would like from the outset. If she's not too shy to actually put her stuff out there.
She is a veteran within the company.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But she has no social skills. Like negative social skills.
They've been improving. They've been working a lot on her this season and developing her character and social skills.
Okay, good. Because before it was like to have a conversation with her, it was via Messenger.
And I don't see the problem with that.
Well, it is a problem when you're in the same cubicle.
You know what? You're distracting people in the adjacent cubicles and should keep your voice down. If anything, she's the most polite person there.
I just had it's something me and you working together, and as I'm saying it, I'm going, wait a minute. We've done this.
Yeah.
I've gotten the message, want to go get coffee? To which I normally respond by walking to your desk and going, what the hell do you think?
You know, I'm lucky you just don't get me in a headlock and drag me to the elevator.
It starts going, coffee, good.
Drink now.
Why out of coffee? When you go back to a company after not being there for a couple weeks and you see that, wow, they changed all their coffee. Why? And you have to look at me and go,
You drank it all.
you might not be wrong.
If not, you definitely put a dent in it.
Oh, yeah, which is saying something.
Yeah.
And impressive. So any good coffee shenanigans in this season?
No, and there hasn't been the food hijink episode yet either.
Ah, that's too bad.
Because there was one of those in season 1, right?
Yes. There was a couple of episodes where I can think food became a thing.
Mm-hmm. But it's really taking a focus on more of the girls one-on-one instead of mainly focusing on Aoba and her development as a character.
So are we getting more of a look at like how projects are done from conception to completion in this season, you think?
Oh, very much so.
Okay.
That being said, there's a disturbing lack of Sojiro this season. To bring up coffee.
Why? Why is there a disturbing lack of it?
He just hasn't been there.
Oh, okay.
It's beside in the opening and the ending.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh. Odd.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, new game. That's I'm looking forward to it, and now I want to watch it more because it kind of the idea of it focusing on a project from conception to completion, it appeals to me greatly.
Oh, also,
Just the project management aspect. Yes.
said project involves a lot of bears.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Great. So,
Yeah.
you got one more anime, and we need to wrap this up so I can go see bears.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, man loading's a bear.
It is. So, to recap, we did gamers, exclamation mark. New game, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. We're going to follow it up with Katsugeki Touken Ranbu.
Exclamation mark?
No exclamation
none.
marks. If anything, there's a colon.
Well, it should always end with that. Anyways.
So, to those...
Can I just go ahead and say it? Sword Boys. More Sword Boys.
It is a Sword Boy show, yes.
Can I ask a question?
You can try.
Is it as bad as the other one?
No.
Okay, good. Because the other one, it's not that the other one was bad. It was just...
It wasn't what you signed up for.
Yeah, I was signing up for Sword Boys wielding swords and fighting evil Time Lords and stuff.
Yeah. Getting all them boys.
Yeah. I liked where that was going.
Yeah.
And then they just kind of didn't do it.
Yeah,
Instead, they decided to hang
no
around.
Shotas.
That was it.
Yeah.
And I was very upset.
Yeah.
So, is this more what I was looking for?
Boys wielding swords. All right.
All right.
Yeah.
And are they fighting? Are they using them correctly?
Oh, yes. Very much so.
Oh, really?
So,
Okay.
I recall reading an article that the producers over at UFO Table ended up, if not taking lessons, observing actual practitioners of...
Samurai?
Yeah.
Okay. Or
To get
yeah,
the
and
proper...
kendo, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Proper poses and stances down, and all the fights in this show have a lot of impact.
Really?
High speed, but impact.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, that's interesting. Okay, so I like where that's going. You've already got me interested.
There's fighting.
Yeah. Is there any bloodshed?
Yes. Give me a
Good.
second. Yes, there
okay.
is.
All right, that's what I needed.
Because
All right.
despite these swords being boys, they're still human.
Yes,
Yeah.
they should be.
Yeah.
Right,
Which means
there's-
they bleed.
Yeah. Just like the swords.
And I'm not sure, but if I'm to use Concole's terminology,
Yeah.
one has received major damage.
Did he lose
If
his
not
clothes?
being sunk. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It just kind of ended on that.
Oh, okay.
So you remember that one episode of Tales of Zestiria, the Cross, last season? Where it was really focusing more on the Berseria side?
Oh, yeah. I remember
And
that.
the kind of credit sequence that showed up after that?
Yeah.
They did that.
Oh,
Yeah.
what a pain. Okay.
But it's... If you know your swords, especially your Japanese ones,
Yes.
and you like the technological era of the closed-off period, so steamships coming into Japan and
Yeah.
whatnot, you'll definitely like this show. Especially if you're a Japanese history buff. Oh,
Really?
you love this show.
Okay. So that's interesting. So because the whole thing was like they were being summoned to battle people that were trying to change time or something.
Yes.
Is
The
that
Time Retrograde Army, yes.
Okay, so this is actually that story.
Yes.
So this is the real Touken Ranbu story, not what we got last time.
I mean, what you were getting last time was off-duty shenanigans. Was really what that was.
I mean, and here's the thing. If that was sprinkled in with what I think this show is...
That might be what this show does next, because it really capped off an arc last episode.
Okay.
So I don't know what they're doing from now on.
Okay.
I really have no clue. They could go into a different era now. Due to time travel and whatnot.
Interesting.
But one of my interesting observations regarding the show is our swords may have been made into boys,
Yeah.
but it doesn't mean they're necessarily intelligent.
Oh.
Their
Yeah.
deduction and reasoning skills are a bit lacking.
Well, it would make sense. They're swords.
Exactly. But they've been, they're more or less told Time Retrograde Army will show up in this area with 2 or 3 days leeway, because I can't tell you exactly when.
Okay.
So they're trying to figure out, what are they doing here? Can we do anything preemptive to make things go smoothly?
Oh, no, they're trying to plan tactics.
They're trying to.
Oh, that can't be good.
Yeah.
That's worse than Panda trying.
It usually ends up with them saying, oh no, we did the wrong thing. We need to run that way instead.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
They try.
Well,
The
I
boys
guess
try.
They try. What do you expect from sword boys?
Yeah.
Okay, so I know that Touken Ranbu is based on a browser game.
Yes. It's why it's in the gaming block.
Not where I thought you were going with any of this.
I
So
don't blame you.
congratulations for that.
Also, a distinct lack of exclamation marks.
At the end, yes, because you would think 1, 2, 3, but no, you
I just let you
completely
down.
swerved us, and you did that. All right, thanks a lot.
Yeah, you should be thankful. What's life without disappointment?
And with that, we hope you enjoyed these messages.
Oh, okay. No, I'm disappointed. Behold, Ravenshire Hobby presents White Schwartz.
It's wide shorts.
What do you mean, you fool?
The card game is called Weib Schwarz. WEI Beta SCHWARZ. Weib
You're
Schwarz.
telling me you recruited Grimoire Weiss to sell a product that did not involve his own name.
Yes.
Why did you not get the damn panda then?
Because he keeps trying to eat the cards.
That's not my problem. It's yours.
Oh, dear. Well, for those of you that don't know, Weib Schwarz is a fantastic card game that combines your favorite anime and video game characters into a fun, fast-paced, and easy-to-play game. Battle your friends with decks from Idolmaster, Fairy Tail, Haruhi, Vocaloid, and pick up booster packs that feature those series, Sword Art, Concole, and many, many more. Visit our website, RavenShireHobby.com, to see more. Welcome back from break, ladies and gentlemen. Ben, how did you enjoy that break?
Isn't that person dead?
What person?
Yeah. The talent you hired.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure he disappeared into oblivion.
yeah, you just have to know the right people to call.
You used the Waluigi boards, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Delicious, too. Summon the dead. I do that way too well. All right, on to our next little...
Stint?
Sure, let's go with that. I had nothing.
Yeah.
Everything just went blank on me again. I looked at the dog and asked questions.
Eyes glazed over, and
then
it
I
was
like,
over. Yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
And speaking of which,
Huh?
a quality that you exhibit
Yes.
so well.
Yes.
Yeah. Our next show.
Aho-Girl.
Yes.
Aho-Girl, literally a clueless girl.
I mean, I'd say more an idiot, but yes.
Yeah, she is. She's a lovable idiot.
No.
You don't think she's lovable?
She goes that one step past lovable.
Oh, really?
It's like, I would consider you a lovable idiot if I didn't want to choke you out myself.
Okay, there's only been a couple of times where I've gotten to that point, but I have gone from the point of I want to strangle you to, you know what, you're all right.
Yes, but it's constantly going across that fence and back.
Oh, yeah.
It's just going to get tiring eventually, and you're going to want to kill her.
Yeah, kind of like the otter.
Oh, and the MC? Is he the MC, or is really Aho-Girl, right? Main character.
I mean, you could say Akaru is also Akaru Akutsu.
Yeah.
Like, he is...
He's kind of the main character.
I'd say he is the main character, but he's intelligent.
But I call Aho-Girl the main character. The story revolves around her.
It does, but it deals a lot with him trying to deal with her stupidity.
Yes.
Because just being childhood friends, he feels some level of obligation to try.
And that
help.
he's geographically close to her.
Yes. Because
Which I think is
a
his
neighbor.
main problem.
Yeah, it is. He has got to get away.
And fast.
And quick, but it's not happening.
No.
So, yeah. Also, she'll probably just find him.
Probably.
And also
or her mother.
Or her mother, who wants him to marry her and take care of her.
So she doesn't have to.
But he does not believe that, it's legal to have interspecies marriage.
And I don't blame him.
Yeah, he is human. They're both human in reality, but Aho-Girl does enjoy bananas.
Far too much.
A lot of bananas. I mean, there's literally a point where she... Okay, my favorite so far has been the deluxe banana,
Yes.
where she eats it and it's like, this is the best banana ever, and she goes into tears and literally runs to go see the farmer.
Yes. And drags an innocent bystander along with her.
Oh, that poor girl. I felt
Yeah.
so bad for her at the end.
She's too pure.
She really is.
Yeah.
I feel bad for her and love her the same way I love Mikuru from Haruhi.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my comparison there.
That's a decent baseline.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really is. It's just instead of having someone who's like, hey, let's go see aliens and espers and time travelers.
Also, here's a bunny suit.
Yeah. This one's just like, I love bananas. Let's play. That's about the extent. I've got nothing else. That's kind of Aho-Girl in a
Those
nutshell.
are her two thoughts from the sounds of it, yeah.
This is actually a very good comedy.
Oh, yes. Pure slapstick.
Yeah, very much so. If you enjoy good slapstick comedy and you want something a little more fast-paced than regular, go with this. Every episode's 15 minutes.
Oh, I was going to give a different recommendation if that's the case.
Okay, that's going on hyper mode. You might as well tell the lovely people about it.
If you want a good slapstick comedy that's really short form, watch TQ. It's 2-minute episodes.
2-minute episodes, and it's... Okay, so if Aho-Girl is slapstick and crazy by slam packing a 30-minute show into 15 minutes, TQ is even worse because it's a 30-minute show in 2 minutes.
Yes.
And it's all of it.
And they talk really, 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 really fast.
They have to. They got 2
I
minutes.
give those voice actresses so many props.
Yeah, and
That
considering...
can't be easy.
It's 100 episodes in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, back to what we were saying, though. Aho-Girl, very good. Definitely worth your time watching for slapstick comedy. If you need something a little bit more for your ADHD and ADD friends, go with
It
TQ.
will keep their... Well, I'd say this one will keep their
Oh, this
attention,
one
too.
will. But, yeah. TQ's one I actually... So, if I'm going to compare this one to Haruhi, I'm going to compare TQ closer to I, My, Me.
That's a fair statement, yeah.
Yeah. So... all these things are psychotic.
Yes.
That's just what it comes down to. These are psychotic comedies. I can't really explain much more about Aho-Girl than go into it expecting the best or the worst, and you'll be pleasantly surprised either direction.
Yes.
Yeah. So, you have anything else on Aho-Girl?
I really can't, no.
That's kind of the gist of it, though, and that's the thing, is you start getting... Because really, there's so many physical bits. I think that's probably why I latched on to the banana one so much, is because the running gag of the bananas were building by that point. So then when you got the actual appreciation for the farmer,
Yes.
and then the literal run to visit said farmer,
Yes. Trains were out of the question.
she was running faster than them.
Yes.
And holding
Look,
on to that poor girl.
When you're an idiot, there is no such thing as a limit.
Or physics. Yeah. That's why stupid people are where all our hopes and dreams are kept. And with that, we'll move on to the next one. About somebody who's actually fairly intelligent, just has some OCD issues.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. Clean Freak Ayoma-kun. So, Clean Freak Ayoma-kun follows Ayoma-kun. Shocking, isn't it? He's a clean freak. He has some OCD issues. Everything must be super clean. If you are familiar with the live-action TV show Monk, that's a good place to start. He will not eat in public. He will not let anything get dirty. But he is also a star soccer player. Primarily because he doesn't want to get his uniform dirty or anything. He moves so fast across the field to get the ball into the goal and won't let anybody get near him to touch him doing it. And because of that, he's extremely fast.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's literally dodging people as they're trying to do slide kicks to kick the ball away from him because he doesn't want to get dirt on his socks.
He just doesn't want to be touched.
Exactly. He doesn't want to be touched. He doesn't want to get dirt anywhere near him. He gets really freaked out. When it does happen, he loses it and just goes super serious soccer player.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I was hoping it'd just be a blubbering mess at that point in time.
There was at one point, yeah, he has to get through that part. He has to mentally get himself
Get
past
through
that.
the hurdle.
Yeah.
To get into serious mode?
Yes.
Okay.
But so the thing is that he decided, even though he's one of the best soccer players, high school soccer players in Japan, instead of going to a top school for soccer, he went to this other school. He went to kind of a lower tier soccer school, and it's like, well, why? Because this is the only school that would also let him be the one to clean the balls every day the way he wanted, which is with a toothbrush.
Gotta clean them balls.
Yes, you do. All of them. And clean the locker rooms. It's sparkling clean every time somebody walks in because he over cleans.
Yes.
Everything he does, he way over cleans. Now, while that's interesting in itself, and you do get the characterization of, the person with OCD that happens to be really, really good at something because of their OCD.
Yes.
What really makes this show is all the characters surrounding him that don't have OCD, but I swear they might as well have their own mental issues.
Is one of their mental issues putting up with him?
One guy.
Okay.
One guy, but it's more that he's frustrated because he doesn't understand him. But he is already in the show where I'm at. We're about 4 episodes in. He's starting to get it.
Okay.
He's starting to see the OCD-ness and accept it for, that part of him for what he is, and he's just like, that's him. That's Ayoma. That's it. That's what also, that thing that might drive you crazy is also what makes him great.
Yes.
My favorite is the girl who has a crush on Ayoma, Mocha. Mocha, all the girls, he's kind of a celebrity because he's such a good athlete.
Yes.
And also he's super clean and he looks good all the time because, of course, he's going to be...
He can't be disheveled.
Yeah. It's not going to happen. So, of course, he's, cheered on and swooned over and everything by men and women alike.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. He's got guys out there cheering for him, doing cheerleading style cheers for him, and it's hilarious. So Mocha has developed a very unhealthy fascination with Ayoma to where she believes that she is helping him by going into the locker rooms and cleaning them before he gets there. Of course, that doesn't help anything because he always recleans it.
That's fine.
And, well, here's the thing, though. Locker rooms are locked during those times, so she's using lock picking. She literally has lock picks, in her sleeves. So
Look,
she can
it's
pop
good to
them out.
have auxiliary skills.
I would agree. She is also capable of stitching or knitting and creating little stuffed animals, which they knew each other in elementary school, apparently. She had given him a little stuffed kitty cat, and he said the face was weird, but he kept it. And so she kept getting better at making that particular cat. And so while she's going into the locker, she keeps stuffing a larger plush every single day until finally he opens the thing, and it's just like, that's the only thing in the locker.
You
is the
can't
plush.
ignore it at that point in time.
Yeah, it's gigantic. Once he finally acknowledges her, and the team catches her, in their locker room, she apologizes. She's embarrassed, all this stuff. She offers to become the team manager, basically.
Yeah.
To, just help them out. Unfortunately, because she's in love with Ayoma, she has become full-on tsundere.
No, that's not the word you're looking for.
Yandere?
Yes.
Yes, yandere, not
Yeah.
tsundere.
Yeah.
Yeah, tsundere is the other direction. Yeah, yandere. Full-on yandere, she's carrying around a baseball bat with nails in it that has little pink daisies all over the bat with a little kitty cat face on the very top. So when she points at people, there's a kitty cat looking at you. And she has gone completely red-eyed, darkness enveloped and ready to destroy
Sounds like a sweet girl.
on a more than one occasion. Yeah, that's what everybody needs a yandere in their life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't you hurt Ayoma. She'll find you.
She
She'll
will.
kill you. So, like I said, the cast of characters, the rest of the team, you got the one guy that's super overweight and is like all about eating as much food as he possibly can. You got the pervert on the team who's just, unabashedly perverted about everything he does. It's ridiculous.
That's a skill in and of itself.
I think my favorite part is the fact that on a regular basis, instead of using his head to, headbutt the ball, like bounce off his head, he uses his butt to butt the ball.
Yeah.
I guess. It works. He's actually a good soccer player because he can kick the ball, catch it with his butt, and hit
Can
it.
turn the other cheek.
Literally. And even the rival schools that want to try and recruit Ayoma. I think my favorite is the captain of a nearby rival school who, while he's talking and does these grand monologues, he will lift up his shirt to show his abs and flex his abs while he's doing said monologue. So, yeah.
You just like him because of that, though.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's important. And I think this is just a show in general that has a lot of potential. If you're looking for a good sports anime, this has elements of that. When the actual soccer part starts, you get good sports action, but what makes it is the characters and the comedy surrounding.
Comedy on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what really, it's that link that makes it work. So,
Yeah, good foundation, but the comedy makes it shine. Like you're
yes,
saying.
absolutely. Also, the ending, the credit sequence is, if you're a fan of the history of anime, you will enjoy the end credit sequence because it's done in the classic, early post World War II era
wow.
art
Yeah.
style. Yeah, it's hilarious. So, yep, very, very good, worth watching.
All right.
You haven't seen this one yet, have you?
Yes.
Okay.
By this one, you mean the next one, correct?
No, Clean Freak.
No, I haven't.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure if you had anything.
No.
Okay, good.
No.
Great. So, have you seen the next one? Yes, you
Yes.
have.
I recommended it.
To me.
Yes.
Directly. It's like, you need to watch this. A Centaur's Life. Known in Japan as A Centaur's Worries,
Yes.
which is fascinating, but I could see how that also would work.
Mm-hmm.
This show, for being as bright and as colorful and as seemingly cheery on the outside, is a super dark.
Shadow looming over everything.
Yes, there is. It's in the background, and
And
it's
it's what I love about it.
yeah. So, would you like to explain to the lovely people?
So, in this utopian world where all species get along together, commingle, fairness is abound. Nay, priority number one, some might say.
Yes, I would say.
Yeah. And talking in the face of that is not only frowned upon, you're going to probably disappear.
It's highly illegal.
Yeah.
To discriminate is akin to, I think, murder.
We don't know enough, but it's definitely, you're going to go away for a while.
Re-education camps are mentioned.
You will be taught better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And considering you see in the background, you see the guys in suits.
Mm-hmm.
And the mysterious... I mean, there's a couple of scenes where I swear it's overtly stated. Where
Yes.
it's very obvious. But yeah, discrimination is definitely illegal.
Mm-hmm.
Saying certain things out of context and doing certain things that might seem okay, but are actually discrimination in this world.
Yes,
It's also
you'd
completely
be doing
illegal.
a favor for a friend
Yeah.
that could get you
Re-educated.
re-educated.
Yeah. So it's got, in many ways, a very kind of...
Because everyone's treated equal,
yes.
but everyone is not equal.
True. Exactly.
We have a girl that has the lower body of a horse. She's heavier than most.
I think that's adorable to me. I mean, you know.
But the fact that it can't be addressed publicly
Yes.
brings up problems.
Yes, it does. Everybody, there are no regular humans in
Humans
this world.
are extinct.
Yeah, these are all hybrid creatures of some sort, whether it's part...
They're all humanoid.
Yeah, they're all humanoid. They might have wings or horns. They all have an
Or
extra
snake.
2. Huh?
Or snake.
Yeah, a snake. The Antarcticans.
Yeah.
Yeah, the snakes. The snake people. Which, actually, the first time I saw that, like, actually in the show, that made my skin crawl a little. I'm not a huge snake person. Yeah, that would have freaked me out a little bit, too. I'm going to get re-educated. You know, things like, you know, not riding on the back of a centaur.
Yeah.
That's discrimination.
Because in the past, they may have been slaves.
Exactly. So it's an interesting slice of life that happens to have a very dystopian underbelly to the
Yes.
entire situation. Because you notice these things going on in the background. And you actually made a point that was very interesting. And you were saying something about the classroom.
Mm-hmm.
About how you were hoping that by the end of the season, there's like a distinct number of people missing.
Yeah, just certain support characters just start disappearing. I'd
Yeah.
love if that happened.
And I could see it happening. Because there's enough going on that, yeah.
And there's enough of a supporting cast that have distinct features.
Mm-hmm.
They can disappear.
Yes, they can.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a fascinating view into the ideology of anti-discrimination.
To the extreme.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a point where you can go too far with it.
And you're doing more harm than good.
Right, and this is definitely over there.
Yes. And I think it's really the author trying to say that the politicians are coming to half-baked solutions. Because
Yes.
everything that's brought up is a half-baked solution, but it's what they could get past.
Exactly. And that's really what it has been showing from the beginning. And there's even just, you know, simple questions about biology. They're like, can we even ask this question?
And the answer's no.
They really shouldn't. Doesn't mean they don't,
Yeah,
but they just try to do it quietly. And
exactly.
it's, again, yeah, it's like you said, it's fascinating because of the way it handles the topic of discrimination, just because it is the half-baked ideas coming to fruition to the most extreme possible standpoint. And it serves almost as there's a moral to this. It's accept people for who they are.
But
and
don't ignore
don't-
what they are.
Don't ignore what they are.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't ignore what they do. You know, Centaur person's got to be able to have a little bit more room.
A little bit more room. You know, the weight load's a little bit higher. Keep that
Yeah.
in mind.
Yeah. You know, maybe make your clearings a little bit taller so you don't hit their head constantly. But I will say, for the characters themselves, the main character, Hime,
Yes.
she is the centaur in question. She is absolutely adorable. She is the sweetest character. And so you don't want to see anybody discriminate against her. You don't want to see anybody be mean to her.
And you never really see it intentionally.
Yes. So when she does get upset, it's like, oh, okay, that's a real little thing, but man, she's flipping out. Well, there's a reason for that.
Yeah.
So, I will say this is an anime I went into when you recommended it to me, going, okay, it's bright and colorful. How
dark can it
be? And I would say it's the looming darkness that makes it so dark.
Yes.
So
It's a utopian setting with a dystopian underbelly.
yes, I would believe. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. So if you're looking at a slice of life that on the surface is very sweet,
Cute.
Cute.
Good to look at.
yeah, go for this, but realize it's going to make you think.
And that's a good thing.
And that is definitely a good thing. You know what else makes people think?
Shopping at RavenshireHobby.com.
Yeah. Go over to RavenshireHobby.com. Check out all of our pre-orders. Check out our new Wife Schwartz section. It's actually a really fun card game. We've been playing it quite a bit. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Go over to Facebook.
We might need to do a video of that.
Yeah,
So,
we will.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to edit it, though.
Yeah. Don't worry. We got that part sorted out, too.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We did.
Yes,
I
you really need to
message
talk to him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi, Rye.
Yeah.
How you doing? Anyways, go over to RavenshireHobby.com. Check out all of our products. I know I said this already. Go to Facebook.com/RavenshireHobby to check out all of our posts. If you want to find good deals, discounts, and all that stuff, I've been posting a lot there recently. Right now, I've got the Joker Figma from Persona 5 on sale for 15% off. So go to the Facebook page to find that code. Also, check out our Instagram. I know it's on there too somewhere. Instagram what is it? Instagram.com/Ravenshire_hobby.
There you go.
And then Twitter @Ravenshire Hobby. One word. Did I forget any of the other places, things? Go check.
I think you did.
Go watch our videos on YouTube. You can
Poke the
find them.
polls.
Vote
We'll
the
be
polls.
uploading more videos soon, probably.
I hope.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
That's really it.
Yeah.
Kind of falling apart here.
Oh dear.
So as always, go out there, be a decent human being, and...
Interesting.